Hi everyone, welcome to Apex Labs. In this video, we will learn about the approval which is required on resource absence and how we can create recurring resource absence records. So this is what we are going to discuss in this video. In the previous session, we discussed that in order for the leave or the resource absence to be applicable, that is, so that the system does not provide slots on those particular period, we need to ensure that the resource absence record is approved. That was an important thing, which is what we discussed in the previous video. So how does that happen and how does it impact scheduling and how we can remove that settings, we will discuss in this particular video. So let me try to do a demo once again. I have just created another work order and so that we could get slots, and then we are going to the field service resource, and all the resource absence records which we had created in the previous video, I have deleted all of them so that we have fresh set of data in order to look into how the scheduling works. So we'll go to so this is our service resource, that is the field service resource, and then if you go to the related list, you will see that there are no absences records in the system. So you could see there are no absences record. If we go to the dispatch console also, we should have the similar behavior. Here you can see that there are no absence record for the user. Now let us suppose that the resource wants to apply for a leave. So it's important we understood that approval is required on the checkbox. Now how do we deactivate such feature? In order to do that, we need to go to the field service settings and go to this section of scheduling, and you can see it's written activate approval confirmation on resource absence. We can just uncheck it. Now as soon as we uncheck it and then save this, then automatically any resource absence which will be created will be considered as a leave or an absence, and system will not find slots during that time period. So let's try to see this in action. So as of now, you could see that there are no resource absence for this particular resource. Let's try to book an appointment for a newly created work order. I'll go to the work order and then I'll select create a new appointment, and then let's try to get the slots. So you can see that we are getting lot of slots here till 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 27th, 28th. So these are the slots we are getting. Now let's say that the resource says that he is not available for certain period, something like 23rd to 27th. So we'll create a resource absence record of record type none availability. The type is vacation and the start date we will give it, say, 23rd, starting from 12 a.m. to say 26th, and this one till 11:45 p.m. and I have not approved it right now, but let's see how does it impact. And do remember that in the field service settings we have unchecked that checkbox. So let's see what is the behavior we see on the dispatch console. In the field service settings, let's re-verify this. Here we have unchecked this part, activate approval confirmation on resource absence, so that's not present. And then let's see what difference we have it on the dispatch console. So in the dispatch console, it's still not showing as any absence record. However, if we go to the resource absence, and that is to the service resource, let's see the resource absence. It has been created between 22nd to 26th. So let's now try to understand what would be the difference in the slots here. Though it's not showing us here in the dispatch console, let's try to book an appointment here. So we'll go to the work order, click on create a new service appointment, and let's try to see get the slots. So now you could see that certainly the number of slots have reduced, and they are considered as part of resource absence. So this is the importance of this checkbox, that earlier unless the resource absence records were approved, then only system was considering them that they are on leave and system was not finding slots. But now, even though when we have not checked on that box that approved, still we are seeing this, that the system is not getting slots during that time period. This is because of the fact that we have deactivated this checkbox, activate approval confirmation on resource absence. So in spite of the fact that that checkbox that is approved is not present on the resource absence records, but because we have unchecked these settings, that's why system is not getting slots for that time period where the person has been marked as not available. So this is the importance of these settings. Now there is one more important aspect of resource absence which I want to showcase, and that is the new recurring absence. Now suppose you want you want resource not to be available on every Wednesday, that is on every Wednesday he is a contractor, let us suppose, and he is not available on Wednesday. So in that case we can create a new recurring absence record. So what we need to do is we need to click on new recurring absence. In the record type, click on non availability, type is vacation, date let us suppose from 29th. Let us suppose we just need to give a sample day when he will not be available. So I'll give it as 29th of May from 12 a.m. to again 29th of May till 11:45 p.m. Now recurrence period, I'll select weeks, and it should happen only on Wednesday, so the frequency is 1 on Wednesday. And the end date, let us suppose I want it to happen till next year, so I'll select 25 and then I'll select any random day next year, so 16th May. So I'm trying to create a new recurring absence record with record type non availability. A sample day is 29th May. 29th May is Wednesday, so we want on Wednesday every day or every week on Wednesday we should have a resource absence record. So that's why I create the recurring period I have selected as week, the frequency is 1, and the recurrence day is Wednesday, and this will end on 16th May 2025. So now let's just save it. So now as soon as we saved it, you can see system has created resource absence record for a year on every Wednesday. So you could see that, let us see something, a date like 3rd of July has been created, and let's see what is the date on 3rd of July. So if we go to 3rd of July, you could see that it is again a Wednesday. So this is the importance of resource recurring absence record. With the help of recurring absence record, you can create lot number of resource absence record. So this is a special feature of Salesforce field service. This is the recurring absence. So if you create a recurring absence record and you define the frequency, the period, then system will automatically create resource absence records for you, so that you don't have to create one record each a day or one by one each record. It will automatically create a lot of records for you, so that resources are not available during this period. So that is all in this video. We discussed about the importance of approval on resource absence and how via field service settings we can disable it. And second, we discussed about the new recurring absence button or the recurring absence records, what significance they have in field service. I hope you liked this video. If this was informative, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.